Jim Pastor, Altoona, Pennsylvania. I own a 1967 Morgan Plus 4. Yeah, I actually knew about the car for about 20 years, and a friend of mine had it, and I offered to buy it several times. He never wanted to sell it, and honestly, one day he sent me an email and said, I want to sell it. I went down, looked at it. It was in boxes, and you saw some of the pictures. They were literally in boxes, and if you get a shot of how I brought it home in the trailer, you'll see the extensive restoration that's been done to it.
Like 6 or 8 trailers, right?
And well, not quite, but it was one trailer, 6 or 8, more than 6 or 8 boxes in buckets. Yeah,
kind of thing in the painting.
Yeah, I don't do body work or paint, and I sent it out to a young painter in Blairsville, Pennsylvania, who did a fantastic job. I mean, it's an unbelievable paint job. I did everything else on the car, though.
You want to tell us a little bit about the engine and horsepower, speed, and so
Yeah,
forth?
the engine's from a Triumph TR4. Morgan used various engines. This particular model, this is a 67. It has the same engine as a TR4 Triumph would have in it, with 2 SU carburetors on it. The thing about the car that's unusual than most of these British cars that you're seeing here today, it has a mechanical clutch on it, so there's no hydraulics. So it's actually rod driven, and you can tell the difference. If you don't have that nice mushy feel of a clutch, this one here, you feel the rod. I mean, you can actually feel the clutch. So I did some of the engine work on the car, but I built, the floorboards are wooden. That was all built. I built the suspension. Redid the gas tank, all the gas lines, fuel lines, brake lines, all that stuff was done in my garage.
All pretty much the stock specifications?
Yeah, any of the cars I do, I try to do it as close to original as I can, but I'm not into showing cars to win awards or anything like that. I like to have things that look like they came with the car. For example, if you see my gas cap, it's the original. My key fob is from 1967. I actually have the original key fob that came with the car when it was purchased in the beginning. So I try to keep some of the patina, like if you look at the back of the seat, you'll see it's the original from 1967. So I keep some of that stuff around that it survived all these years, so why shouldn't it be seen? So
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Light car. The car's all wooden. The frame is wooden from the scuttle, which is right underneath the windshield the whole way to the back, and if you take a good look at it, you'll see some wood sticking out.
So you don't have a top speed estimate yet?
Oh, no. I mean, car that old, no.
Yeah.
Would never do it.
Yeah. And with us being our age, too, you don't want to push too much.
I don't want anything flying off, especially me.
That's for sure. How about the coloration? The two-tone paint?
Yeah, Morgan never really had official colors, and they still make Morgans today. And they still make them the same way. They're all handmade. They're still wooden framed. So you could call up if you wanted a pink one. You could get a pink one. You could get a green one, a black one, a purple one, whatever you wanted. So when you see Morgans, you may see some really odd colors. This particular color combination, my wife actually saw this combination on something, and she really liked it. So I researched it and found out it's actually Mercedes colors.
Oh, wow.
The light green is called Caledonia green, and it's like a British racing green for the fenders, but she's the one that picked it.
Nice.
The chrome on the car, some of it has been re-chromed and some of it is reproduction. It's hard to find pieces. If you don't have a piece, you either have to buy an old one from somebody that you'll pay a lot of money for and then have it re-chromed. Reproductions, I have found, if you can get a good reproduction, for the amount I drive it, I keep all my stuff in a garage covered, so it's out of the weather. Reproduction, if you can get nice stuff, it lasts a long time. So, and it's much cheaper than having things re-chromed. Their values, you see them they're pretty rare cars. They don't make very many because they're handmade. I would say can see them from $25,000-$30,000 upwards to $70,000-$80,000, depending on the condition and how extensive the restorations were.
It really shows, Jim.
Oh, thank you.
Your love of these cars.
Thank you.
Beautiful job on it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.